All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakha HaKudash. Double honors go out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom Barakim to you brothers and sisters out there. All right, this is the brother Malachi from the Great Millstone Nashville camp. And Lord willing, that this lesson is edifying to the elect. I'm going to go ahead and get the word protected. Or protect, Slakia. So on Edamon, the app, Edamon Line, says protect, cover or shield from danger, harm, damage, exposure, trespass, temptation, insult, etc. Defend. Which that's really the point. See, everything that we're doing for Yahweh Shemel Shai, all the sacrifice that we're putting in, all the work we're doing, the blood, sweat, and tears that we're putting in for Yahweh Shemel Shai and for the brotherhood, it's going to pay off. All right? Even before the kingdom of heaven. All right? Because, yes, ultimately we're looking to be, joint heirs with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom. That's the ultimate goal, in order to be delivered as part of the elect. But even before that, we're going to reap the reward of our labors, in the sense of we're going to be protected from the trials and calamities. Well, everybody else out here that was laughing, scoffing, and scorning, like it says in Luke 6, woe unto you that laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep. I believe that's verse 24. We're going to be protected, taken care of. That doesn't mean we're not going to go through things. It doesn't mean we're not going to be touched. All right? It doesn't mean that, we're not going to be tried. Like it says in Acts 14 and 22, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of God. And Salaki for the sniffles. But ultimately, we're going to be protected. Even if our lot is being a martyr, we're still going to be given the spirit to endure. The Lord is going to continue to sup with us. All right, which that's not something that money can buy. All right, Sirach 51 and 30. And we're coming into the time real soon when we're going to put the plow down, so to speak. We're not going to be teaching no more. And it's just going to be strictly, faith. All right, just believing. You're not going to have a job no more. You're not going to have a house no more. You're not going to have cell phones no more. You're not going to have any of that, but you're still going to have Yahweh Shemel Shai, which is the key factor, right? And with having the Lord, and the wisdom that he has allowed you to acquire, John 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right, Sirach 51 and 30, work your work betimes, and in his time he will give you your reward. So, once again, part of that reward is being protected from the days of evil. This is Psalms chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Secret places is knowledge. Let me grab this real quick, because this is important to make mention of as well. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So you have to believe. You have to have faith. All right, let's go into the Greek word for faith. I know in Hebrew it's amon. Let's see what it is in Greek. Faith, G4102. I'm going to play it.
Strong's G 4102. Pistis.
Pistis. Conviction of the truth of anything, belief, in the New Testament of a conviction or belief respecting man's relationship to God and divine things, generally with the included idea of trust and holy fervor born of faith and joined with it. Fidelity. Let's look up that word fidelity. Fidelity, faithfulness to a person, cause, or belief demonstrated by continuing loyalty and support. Wow. It's a good word right there. All right, which, if you want to go more into faith, you can read this whole chapter. All right, but I'll get the definition of faith according to the Bible. All right, Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. All right, so you can't see. It's all strictly belief. Things of the spirit. Even like 2 Corinthians 4. We look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. Because the things that are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Roughly paraphrasing. Faith, right? And like Yahushua said, blessed is he who believes but has not seen. We believe in the scriptures and all the miracles and the accounts and everything that's happened in the Bible, but we've never actually seen any of these things happen. It's all faith-based. It's faith that we believe we're Israelites, right? Because none of us have the records, the lineage. Let's go back to that Psalms. Psalms chapter 91, verse 7 says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So mass death, right? Judgment going out. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So that's their reward, right? There's a reward for the righteous. There's a reward for the wicked. Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. So we're not going to have to worry about it. Just like back in the time of ancient Egypt with all the plagues, the Israelites were protected by the blood of the Lamb. All right, which the blood of the Lamb, now, which is what it represented back then, is Yahushua. If we're of the elect, Yaharatazah we are, we continue in the faith, we're covered by the blood of Yahushua. We don't need to worry about nothing. Just walk in faith, right? Let me grab this. Matthew 6:33. But, and this in red, meaning Yahushua spoke these words. Of course, he spoke them in Hebrew, though. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So keep your eyes single. Focus on what actually matters. Continue to do that. Matthew 24:13, he that endures unto the end, the same shall be saved. Continue in the faith forever. Just fidelity, right? Like we got the word. And you ain't got to worry about nothing. The Lord will take care of everything. This is another chapter that's great to read. All right, don't worry about, any of these necessities out here. The Lord is allowing you to have these things now. Why wouldn't he allow you to have those things in Jacob's trouble? Right? The Lord gave you a job and a car and a house. You don't think that the Lord is going to take care of you in that day? He's taking care of you now. Right? He's the reason why you got that job, which is why you get a check every Friday. Which is why you're able to have a house. Which is why you're able to have food and clothes. So why wouldn't he take care of you in that day? It's just going to be by different means, because we're not going to have jobs, because the RFID chip's going to be mandated and we're going to become outcasted. But we're already spiritually outcasted from society. It's just going to translate into the physical realm. All right, so don't worry about nothing. Just continue to strive, do what you're supposed to do. And, it kind of reminds me of a quarterback. Really any position, but especially with a quarterback. Now, do they avoid sacks? Do they have to scramble sometimes? Yeah. But ultimately, the quarterback, his focus is catch the snap and throw it to a receiver, right? He's not worrying about the defensive line because he's trusting that the blocks are there. Well, with the Lord, the blocks are always there. The offensive line is a brick wall when it comes to Yahweh by Shemal Shai, so we don't have to worry about anything. You just got to make sure that you're doing your job. Throw that ball. Get the 5-yard pass. Get the 10-yard pass. Get the touchdown. You need to be focusing on that. Let the Lord handle the extremities. All right? The outside things. Even Marcus Aurelius was going into that. don't get upset about things you have no control over. Just focus on what you can do. What's within your grasp, so to speak. I mean, will things irritate us? Yes, but ultimately, don't get bent out of shape because of traffic. It happens, but try not to, because it's not something you can control. You can't control that 15 minutes earlier somebody was driving like a fucking idiot. You can't control that. You can control how you react to it. All right? If you get $500, and rent is $300, and there's nothing else you need to pay for, and then all of a sudden next week comes and you got $5 and you can't pay rent because you fucked it off on food and women and drinks or whatever, games, whatever the hell, that's something that you had control over. Focus on that. Focus on what you can control. Don't worry about the traffic. Don't worry about the blitz. Just throw the ball. All right, trust your offensive line is gonna do their job. Yahweh Shemel Shai is always going to do his part. He always has, right? The Most High Yahweh has never broken his covenant with us, which is the reason why he's still dealing with us, because the promises. Right, so that's just something I wanted to put up, and I pray it was exhorting and edifying to the elect. Before I close, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shemel Shai Ba'Shem Kudash. Double honors go out to our apostles, Ezra Millstone. Shalom.